Hello everyone, I'm Arjan. My student ID is 774668886, and today I'm here to present my final production project, which is also called Bookverse. And Bookverse is a web-based library system. I will briefly explain the research and design, then I will demonstrate the actual website from both user side and admin side. So first, let me take you to my presentation. So yeah, this is my book first final presentation, a PowerPoint. So yeah, this is a website management system which has research, design, product, and testing and everyone. So my supervisor was Dr. Hari Prasad Joshi, and he guided me to this all this project very efficiently, and I'm very happy that he helped me throughout this difficult journey, and I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for always helping me. So let me start my presentation. So this is a book verse. So uh, so now I'm gonna give you some overview, background, problem, and aim. So Bookverse is a web service system for academic library operations. It was developed to solve problems in traditional library management, such as slow book searching, manual fine calculation, repeated staff work, and lack of personal dashboards. The main aim is to improve efficiency, reduce manual errors, and provide a better user experience through automation, secure login, dashboards, recommendations, and fast research. So this is my slide and aims and objectives and academic questions and expected outcomes, because we do have like different expected questions and outcomes. We have to tackle those questions by ourselves accordingly. So moving on to my next slide, which is research tool and analysis. So for research, I used Google Scholar, academic journals, existing LMS websites, official documentation, comparisons tables, and project report evidence. My analysis method was to collect sources, extract key ideas, compare existing systems, identify gaps, and convert those gaps into product features, which is also known as research analysis method. So moving on to the next slide, which is literature review overview. So and we have literature review overview plus similar systems. So first we're gonna review some literature review. Okay. So the literature review covered opaque systems, ICT in libraries, automated LMS systems, and recommendation systems. The main finding was that technology can improve library efficiency, but many systems still lack simple interfaces, personalized dashboards, and easy recommendations. As we reviewed Koha and Alexandria. So first, let me give you some little insight of Koha, and it's also very similar system analysis. Koha is very powerful but a complex one, while Alexandria is very user friendly, less focused, and custom recommendations and dashboards. This gap helped really shape Bookverse and what today is really Bookverse. So moving on to the next slide, we have technology requirements and gap. So we can see plugins review and selection here. So this system was developed using React for front end, Node.js, and Express for backend API routes, Prisma ORM for database operations, and PostgreSQL for data storage. The main requirement are user registration, authentication, book management, borrowing, and returning automated rules, 10 per day fine calculation, dashboards, recommendations, and tit- title categories research. The design artifacts included FTD, use case diagram, ER diagram, class diagram, and activity flow designs. Moving on to the next slide, we do have product introduction plus architecture. So we're just gonna have a little insight into this overview. So now I will move to the product demonstrations. Bookverse has two main ends, the user side and the admin side. The system follows a three-layer architecture, React front-end, Node.js, and Express API layer, and database layer using Prisma ORM, so which is very, efficient to do the architecture in the, in the system. So now I'm gonna give you a little insight of on my website. So let me take you to my website now. So So this is my Bookverse homepage. The user can view the book collection and navigate to the main feature. The interface is simple and very user friendly. So here we can see the homepage, book cards, list, and all the navigation bar. So now we will head towards registrations and login. So it's very simple, right? And from here, this is my homepage, and here you can simply sign in or sign up. If you are new, you can do sign up. If you are old, because I have already registered my account, so I can easily just sign in, so I don't have to sign up again. So if we sign in, it's very easier and very convenient to do it. So let's just sign in. Yeah, let's just sign in for now. So yeah, it's taking a time because probably the net might be slow or late. So let me, yeah. So you can see is it's like loading on, yeah, on here. So let us wait for a few seconds. As we wait, you can see we have different books available, and also we have different genres like all fiction, non-fiction, science, biography. Yeah. So here we are. So this is my, you know, where we can sign and log in our account. So first we're gonna sign because this is already mine because I have already filled my account. So it's very easier for me to do it. So yeah. So as we sign in, we have it. Yeah. So as you can see the sign in successful board. So yeah, now we can finally go inside Bookverse, and what Bookverse is all about, we can know from here. So in here you can see about section, we have my books, and browse the different section accordingly. So first we're gonna get a look into about section. So let us wait. So here about is welcome to Bookshelf, your gateway to knowledge, imagination, and lifelong learning. So here we can empower and ask some question if you have, you know, how regular library card and all, you can sign up for library kind of person, the index, the valid photo ID and more. You can go into my books section, and here you can see the list of different books and how you can borrow the books accordingly. And also you can see the library dashboard easily. So yeah, and so here we have three currently borrowed books. So Mona Lisa, this, and Life of Pi has been currently borrowed. So I'm gonna teach you how to borrow. So here we can see the history, finds, written request, universe, and all. So now we're gonna go home page and borrow some random books. So for me, I guess I'm more into the notebooks. So yeah. Yes, so he this we can, it's very easy. Here we can see the odd genres book and easily see the publisher, which year it was born and where it was updated up to 25 years ago, 25 days ago. And here we have added on April 10. So it's very easier to see all the copies, how many copies we have, and also here we just click the borrow in. So now it hasn't borrowed very easily. So now we borrowed May 5, so it's gonna due to on May 19. So we have to pay the amount before uh, in May 9. If you pass the overdue date, then we have to pay the fine. So it costs all the fine accordingly, right? So yeah, we borrowed this book, so it's currently borrowed. So and we can also check the availability. So we have 12 copies available, 7 and then 5 has been currently borrowed, right? So yeah, let's go to the browse section. Here I will teach you how to pay. I can also I can also source the books very easily. Example, Life of Pi. Yeah, see, it comes very easily. So whichever book do you like, you can easily browse and also see how many fiction, non-fiction, science, fantasy, mystery book we have. So let's go to a home page and see if there's something that you want. And go to my book section firstly, and you can see if we have any finds or not. History. So I'm gonna teach you on how to pay the fine. So here we're gonna go to Prisma section, right? So see which book have we currently borrowed. It's the references. So I guess we borrowed the due date is today, right? So let me change the due. So today is 5/19. So if you just change the date about borrow date, you change the borrow date to Let's say 21. Enter. Save. We can, okay, we changed, right? And then just go to the book verse and refresh our page. And here we can see if we have fines or not. Active, active, active for actives, right? So return request history. This four books are currently active. We took this book, right? So, oh, sorry. Let's go to here. So the due date is May 21, borrowed. Let's refresh. I think I'm mistake here. Let's go here and here change the date to 4. And we save one change and go back to book verse and then refresh the page again. So this book has been returned successfully. So this is how we pay, right? So this return request, and if you go to Prisma and all, and suppose this is the one we bought, right? So just change the date to 5/4. Save one change and go here and maybe borrowed on 3. Yeah. So now let's go to the book verse, right? This is okay. So now we're gonna change to our admin part. So now we will be logging into admin. So I have already logged into my admin account, so it's very easier for me to just log it back. So here I will teach you how we gonna approve, loan, or lend the book to the customers. So here we can see overview, books, renewals, return books, history, and also we're gonna go to the books first. And I'm gonna teach you how you can add the books here. If then some new copies are gonna come every day, here we write the book title, author, and everything, and we can see the book collection as we have over 33 collection of books right now, so we can expand it very sooner. So for now, it's very easy for us to add the book over here, right? So we can add the book title over here, so it's easier. And the renewals, if someone wants to renew the book, you can see our written books, or you can see all the histories written over here. So yeah, we can see it very easily. So this is the history, and how many users do we have? Let's see that as well. So I think we have 0 outstanding fees, and we can easily delete or suspend if we find some miscellaneous activities or someone is being rude to them. This is very easier for them. So we can also see the transaction also, history, and fines and all. So this is our overall admin dashboard where they can change, delete, or suspend some students if they want to. And so far we have collected 270 total fines. So moving forward to our final presentation conclusion. Here we can see we have registration login, and it's very as you saw before, it's very easier for them to enter name, email, and password, and book search and it is very easier for them as we saw before. This is my borrow and return book section, and this is my user dashboard, due dates and fines, like how many fines we have collected so far. And this is my book recommendations and admin side demo dashboard overview. And finally, we have admin side demo books, users, and transaction and reports. So we have here add, edit, and delete books, manage users, monitor transaction, borrowed books, and fines, and general reports. So finally, we here you can see all the books, users, and transaction very easily, where we have different recent books, what's all the recommendation, because it recommends us according to our choices and all. And finally, we have testing and product evaluation, And on the list, we have future improvements and final conclusion. As we come to the end of this website, we have very good conclusion like Bookverse solves key manual library problems using modern web technologies. The product successfully supports user and admin workflows. Testing confirms the main features work as expected. The system is scalable for future improvements. Further testing under